Hey guys, welcome back. It is Friday, September 12th, 2025. Today we have a crazy, actually it's not crazy at all. Pretty normal trade recap. Caught a win today. Happy with myself, happy with my discipline, my patience, and my thought process taking this trade. Also happy with my technical analysis. So let's get right into the trade here. So this was the trade. I'll go over the confluences and whatnot afterwards. But we took a 2-minute inversion. We were super close to all-time highs, literally not even 18 points away, as you can see. We went above New York Open, created an SMT, which then pushed us lower, almost sweeping out the data lows, and but we didn't actually touch them on NQ. However, we did sweep them pretty nicely on ES. So as soon as like something like that happens and you see a super bullish candle, like this is on the 2-minute, but you see that bullish candle that I entered off of is just so, it's like screaming at you that, you know, they don't want the data lows anymore. So I was pretty confident in this trade. I did wait like 30-40 seconds on the second candle after the close, just because I didn't want to suffer any drawdown, because my mental is pretty weak right now. So I just didn't want to mentally deal with it. But that was the trade. Super clean. We were bouncing below 10 a.m. open, which was perfect. Created, you know, the little wick on the 4-hour, and so now the 4-hour should close high. And to go a little bit deeper into my analysis, at market open, we swept all this sell side and tapped into this 15-minute order block right here, as well as, where is it, this 1-hour order block right here. And then just going into like the day, I woke up a little bit late today, so I woke up around like just after 10, so I woke up like around here and saw that we left this data low, and I was like, okay, I'll just wait and see what happens. I knew we had an SMT up here. I marked out this order block, pushed us higher, and I was just really looking at what would happen around this data low here. And once I saw that NQ rejected from it, but ES had swept it, we created an SMT, and we're in a, what is this range, like a 2-minute? Yeah, we're bouncing off a 2-minute order block here, and we had such momentum upwards. I was pretty confident. I'd say my only like struggle with this trade was just like mentally. Recently I've been struggling on and off the charts, not to be dramatic or anything, but it's just been a little rough time. Nothing too crazy or anything out of the ordinary, but I just didn't want to deal with any, like, I just didn't want to fucking deal with the mental stress of being in drawdown or like coming close to my stop loss or anything. And I already knew that I didn't want to risk much, because that's the type of trader that I am. I know realistically this is like how much you would want to risk on this trade, roughly, if even this much, but I really didn't want to do that, so I just put it below the midpoint of this 2-minute inverse, right there. And yeah, but what I was saying was I just entered on the second candle once I saw we were coming out of drawdown, because I wanted to see this like Obviously, I knew we were going to hit data highs, and I was pretty high confidence in this trade. I just didn't want to have any drawdown. So I just waited this drawdown out and then entered once we came back to where I would have entered anyway. Came back down, just a tiny couple ticks of drawdown. It did make me kind of freak out a little bit, but it was all good in the end. It is what it is. And this was my break-even point. However, I did go break even fairly early once I saw such a rejection here. We came back down a little bit, and then we kind of jumped up really fast, so that was really high confidence for me to start trailing my stop towards break even. And yeah, my last confluence, I guess, was just 10 a.m. open candle. We had the news on this at the same time, obviously, but for these candles, you want to see, if you're bullish, you want to see us kind of go below them, right? Because you want a 4-hour open low, close high. So you want the 4-hour to wick down. And if we go to the 4-hour here, I can kind of maybe show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so this is 10 a.m. open, and we got exactly that. We opened here and we wicked down, right? And this is all lower time frame stuff that happens in this area. And then we come all the way back up and we have a bullish close, which is exactly what we use the 10 a.m. open for. Just another little new piece of confluence that I've added into my mix. And yeah, that was the trade. Super clean trade, honestly. Took literally 2 candles to hit TP. I did think I was on 2 minis for this trade, but I was only on 1, so it is what it is. I just called it, locked myself out. We're up $1,000 in total on the account. We just need $2,000 more, and we'll be funded again. And then from there, we just need to stay consistent. That's like my biggest thing right now, is I'm just working on being as consistent as possible, win or loss, both mentally, both on the charts and mentally, patience wise, rules wise. Just be consistent and keep myself in line, basically, because I'm fucking, I don't know, I don't want to make a fool of myself anymore. I just want to get my bag. But yeah, those are my compliments for the day. Really good technical analysis, really good trade. I did have emotions, but I dealt with them and it was fine, so that's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or anything you want to leave in the comment section, feel free. We don't really get many comments, but it is what it is. I don't really care. This is more for me anyway, doing this, so. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.